Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Nigga came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good job. What's going on, guys? Irvin Felix John here, back again with another video. And I know you guys are like, yo, why do you always like disappear for 3 months and then like come back? It's like, is this Twitter? Because you know, like Twitter, you go to Twitter, then you'll like be addicted for 3 weeks and then like you won't come back to Twitter for like 3 years. That's me. No, I'm trying, like I said, this is not my job, guys, but I try and share what I can with you guys so you can learn about calisthenics, the science behind calisthenics, and actually make real progress. You know, have a really good looking physique, have a incredible strength and whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a workout today. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, just follow along, we're gonna see, just so you don't opt out of the video just yet. So let's go, we're in Planet Fitness. The guys here are pretty cool at this Planet Fitness, so we're probably not gonna get kicked out. You dig? What is going on, journalist? You already know that it is Irvin Felix John. So the purpose of this video today is we're going to be doing a conditioning routine. So right here, you know, I am just doing some wrist mobility stuff, stretching my wrist. Shout out to Gregory Scott Fitness. If you guys have not seen his channel, make sure you go and check him out. I've been using some of his techniques that he made a video not too long ago about strengthening the handstand, and I have been using those techniques, and man, they work. So definitely check him out. Shout out to him for all that good information. So here we are. This is not part of the routine. I just love doing handstands. So, you know, that guy doesn't like that I like doing handstands. So the first part here, the first part of the routine, this right here is called a CrossRope. I don't know why it's not in focus. It will get in focus in a minute. But this is a CrossRope. This is a 1 pound rope. I got a 1 pound and I think a 1/4 pound rope. You could just unbuckle it and then like buckle the rope that you want to use. So right here, 3 minutes. The timer is 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes on the clock, and it's just a warm up. So the goal is really to just go this 3 minutes at a steady pace so you don't break. Yes, I did break because I didn't stick to my own word and not doing anything fancy. You're just supposed to jump. You're not supposed to do any crossovers or anything, but I couldn't resist. So that's what I'm doing here. This is a 3 minute warm-up period. So we're just gonna go through this. I think I skipped a little bit because you guys don't need to see a whole 3 minutes of me jumping, you know. So that's this right here. We're almost about to skip this part. Yeah, you know, if you are more advanced, I'm not like the best jump roper in the world. I have been doing a lot more jump rope recently, but if you can go for that 3 minutes, go for it. And if you could do all this stuff, all this, you know, swinging, and still do it for the 3 minutes, go ahead. I tell you guys over and over again at the beginning of every single video, the purpose of a warm-up. Now make sure you're doing those warm-up, guys, even if you say you don't have the time. If you don't have the time to warm up, you don't have the time to work out. So trust me, guys, you're going to, you know, your body's going to thank you later for doing all these like prerequisites and making sure you warm up, you do stretching. I'm going to make a video about stretching because there's a lot of confusion. You know, should you do static stretching at the beginning? Is it really, you know, damaging you if you do stretch? It depends. You know, all these things, people say things that are set in stone and then they don't back it by any studies or facts. So I'm like, where did you get that from? But it does depend. I mean, it does, yeah, it depends on what, you know, specific exercise you're doing, you know, the modality that you choose. So all these things, that's what it depends on. Okay, come on, Irvin. So, you know, take time with the warm-up. Take time with the warm-up. Don't rush it. I know you might want to. You're like, look, Is it really necessary to warm up? I want to start showing off and doing all types of crazy stuff. Do I really have to do this boring warm up? So there's a timer. Time is up. Now we move on to the actual, what is this? Oh, okay, yeah, so I don't know why I set the timer there, but oh, the rest, that was my rest period. So it was a 2-minute rest before hopping into this. So it's 50 double jumps. Guys, remember, if you're at a more advanced level, you could go ahead and do more. If you're not at that level yet, you don't have to do 50. So it's 50 double jumps. So remember, the rope is going under your feet twice before you hit the ground. That was not 50. I broke before 50. But once again, the goal is to try and go to whatever set number you do. Try and do it without breaking. So I do it here, 50. Rest period. So as you start, you're probably going to need a little bit more rest. So if you go to something like 100, chances are you're going to need more rest than, you know, if you're at 10. So, and when we get to 10, I'm going to explain what's going on at 10. But here, now it's 40. So I'm doing a 1-minute rest period in between, just to make sure that I recover just enough to the point where I don't, you know, ever overexert myself, so I could go without breaking. So that's the goal. So it's really in the wrists here. The wrists. You want to really flick those wrists. Maybe I should do a tutorial on this too if you're not really familiar with how to use a jump rope. Once again, just like any other skill, it just takes time to practice. Psychomotor skill development, getting your brain and your body to go in coordination. That's what you want. You want to be able to move optimally. You don't want to, you know, once again, damage anything. You'd be surprised. You might be doing the most minor of tasks and you find yourself getting injured. So there, throwing up the number right there. That was 40 done. The rest period, remember, I'm just speeding this up for the time, you know, for the sake of time here for the video. So that was my like 1-minute rest. I think as I got, yeah, I don't think I used a whole minute. I'm just like, okay, we're gonna push ourselves today. But the next time I do this routine, oh, that was 20. So the last one was 30. Okay. So here on the last one, the 10, it's just freestyle. So freestyle, by right, like the way I made the routine is you freestyle, go crazy until you break. Come on, Irv, you could have done more than that, buddy. The shoelace came untied. You see, that's why I didn't fast forward this part. That's why the shoelace caused me to break. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue. So this is the first part of the routine. This is really kind of like getting the stamina and endurance. Not too much endurance, I would say, you know, kind of, you're not going non-stop. It's more of like an interval, as you can see, because explosiveness. Come on, show them what you're made of. There we go. Boom, landed that easy. They Myron, bro. And boom, fail. Okay, so guys, that was the first part of that interval routine. Now right here, we're adding some more explosive stuff into it right there. So just look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's you're going up to 5. So for every triple clap push-up you do a burpee right after it. So now it's 1, 2, and 3. That is the first. Well, so you're supposed to go all the way to 5, but I'm not gonna lie, I need a little rest. You know, I'm not as in good shape as I used to be. I'm getting old. All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Headphones coming out. Boom. Drop down. Hit the burpee. Boom. So guys, make sure when you're landing the burpee or landing anything in general, balls of those feet, you want to absorb that impact. The knees, man, you got to protect those knees at all costs, because right now we're young. I mean, assuming most of the audience that watch this is, you know, in the younger demographic, but you know, you want to protect those knees, man. So don't just be crazy. Don't just do anything. Pay attention to what you're doing. How is your body moving through space? You know, body space awareness. How is your body moving around? We got SZA in the back there. All right, so there we are. Now I'm going over to the explosive hand push-ups. So just, you know, rolling those wrists right off the ground. Breathing, make sure we're breathing, filling our lungs with air. Remember, the more oxygen that our body could get, our blood could get, you know, getting to the muscles, the more power we can exert, the longer we can go, you know, better performance. So here is just touch the floor and jump squat. Touch the floor and jump squat. So we're going back again, really controlling the explosiveness. When you push up, roll off those wrists, flick. Look at the flick of that wrist. That's what we're doing here. You want to repeat that in your mind over and over again. Flick that wrist. Now we're doing some explosive stuff. No, I think that's the routine. We're out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side.
Oh well, fuck 'em, dawg. We gon' see how hard they.
Boom, we're looking alive, guys. That is it. That is the routine. So the purpose of this routine right here was a high intensity interval. As you can see, we started with the jump rope. That was the warm up. I did 3 minutes. I'm gonna do the voiceover, so I'm not gonna explain everything right now. But it's moderate to advanced routine, I would say. If you're a beginner, just bring down the intensity or do the simpler variations of the exercise I did. Use your brain, you'll probably figure it out. That's it. So guys, make sure, please, if this video was helpful, if you like this routine, go ahead and put a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want to see more routines like this in the comment section below. Let's keep it going. It's getting warm outside. More routines. More routine. Thank you. Thank you in the background, my friend. That's it. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to try and keep them consistent. You know how we do. Thank you, my journalists. Over and out.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive.